Where BBQ? This seems to get like longer and longer every time I use it. We're now at 3 minutes and 30 seconds of like downtime before I think the actual stream goes live. Some stupid stuff for no reason. Honestly, I have no idea why it does that. It's really annoying. Alright. Now it's time to do all the prerequisite little research to figure out exactly how to build this. Because I have no idea. At all. What is this designed off of? Smith & Wesson Model 586. Great. I don't know how long the barrel is. I guess let's just go to the wiki and see what exactly the wiki holds. Grant Fisher, no, is the answer. Poop is not good to eat at all. Great. So it doesn't tell us how long the barrel is. Great. So if we go back to Wikipedia. Let's do the 6-inch version. Control-C, Control-V. Length of a Lego 2x4. I typed that in all caps. Do an M24 sniper rifle. Pretty sure I've already done an M24 sniper rifle. M24 sniper rifle. This is just a M14, right? Because if this is, I have. Oh, no, I haven't. That is a bolt action. Gotcha. I haven't done that yet, but I probably won't. So, yeah, I figured it was usually 6-inch. Is not a, but only. Okay, smallest brick. One knob is 8 by 8. Hey, Jim. So 8 millimeters is one stud. Where is that? Divided by 8 millimeters. And that'll give me the amount of studs in 6 inches. Wow, 19 and 6 inches. I really like this model, but it's not what we're working on. So, can we load faster, please? So if it's the 6-inch barrel, so that would be, like I said, 19 studs, just about. And that'll be just the barrel, and then I can base, I guess, the rest of the model around that. Should be able to anyhow, hopefully. If this would load, that'd be great. Just broke LDD. Okay, so I don't need you. I don't need you. Let's check you. You're fine. This isn't. LDD's broken because large models destroy LDD. LFP586 is a revolver, Rainbow Six Siege, used by Lion, Rook, Doc, Twitch, Montaigne. So 5 operators. It's a lot. I'm working on doing the GIGN operator guns now. Though I've already done quite a bit of them, to be completely honest. Like, I've already done the P90, I've already done the MP5. In terms of the 2 pistols that I have to do the LFP586 and the P9, and then those are the only 2 pistols that are offered to those operators whatsoever. And then I have to, I think I have to redesign the 417. I have to build a shotgun somewhere in there. Should be relatively easy. Alright, so let's just throw down 10 and then 3 9s. Or 3 3s to make 9. So that's the 6-inch barrel. And we can start with the barrel because I have a slight idea of how I want to do it. Just a small idea. Really, these operators are your favorites? I can see why, right? Twitch is just infinitely useful for destroying traps. Rook's ability and Doc's ability are just invaluable for pretty much anything and everything that has to do with the game. I play, if I'm playing with my sister, which I usually am, I play Rook and she plays Doc, and those are like the best that I can kind of do, simply because I like Rook, because if I die instantly in at the start of the round, I still have done something for my team. It's not one of those things where I've died and now everyone is staring at me because my ability is now useless. It's not like Vigil. Vigil is useless when the second he dies because his ability no longer works. Doc is more high risk though, because my sister has to stay alive in order to use Doc's ability, which makes her job just slightly more stressful than mine. I don't have to tend to worry about that. I can almost die whenever I kind of want. I don't like Overwatch. Usually boils down to Destiny 2 and Rainbow Six Siege on the weekends, are my usual playtime games. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. I bet it does. So that'll be the barrel. Like so. This design choice will make sense momentarily as I work through things. I like the MP5. Don't get me wrong, but it depends on what I'm doing. I tend to swap between the MP5 and the P90. If I'm holding like really tight angles that not everyone holds, I'll use the MP5 because it has less recoil than the P90. But if I'm just like sitting in a room and there's really no windows or anything into the room, I'm going to be using the P90. It's just, for me, an overall easy weapon. It's kind of like a new weapon in a sense. These are 6s I'm using here, which is fine, and then a 2 here for reasons that will become obvious momentarily. And then we'll use a 6 here, 6 there, and then we're going to take a 6 out to there, like so. Yes, this is where things get more complicated. I need an 8, followed by a 4, and then I can delete this and replace it with a 2, like so, and then place another 6 here, just like that. And then that'll go there, and that'll be a barrel. Yep. I'm guessing, I don't know if I'm guessing it's the ejector rod, but the ejector rod is going to go right through here so that you can, it folds into the frame itself. It's going to look good. It's going to kind of function the way it's supposed to. It's a little bit more difficult because there's like some gaps here and there, but the overall idea is there, and that's what I like. It's also, the barrel is 2 studs wide, but this rod down here isn't, I wouldn't necessarily put it at 1 stud wide, but it's not 2 stud wide either, so I did the plates on the side to kind of give it a little extra. So that's that. And then we need to start the top, the sight and everything, how all of that works. Should be fun. Oh, okay, wait. We need to make this just as small as possible, like, because it does some weird things. The only break action revolver that I have done is Kyle's Rex. I think that is the only break action revolver that I've done. And even then, that's like I said, that's not my design. I had to go through and watch like one of his instructions videos on how to make it. So I don't do revolvers too often because they're pretty difficult to build. They're definitely not easy, like in the slightest, to build. So that'll be like the first part of the sight, and then we'll follow it up with a 4, a 2 here, and then a see, that's too tall. What pieces are available to us to make this the way that I want to make it without it looking bad? I haven't played PUBG. I haven't played Fortnite either. Both of those games just are not my type of game. It's not like they're bad games. I just don't like either of those games. Battle Royales tend not to be my type of thing. I don't like how much downtime a lot of these games have. So the amount of time that you spend just dead. Like especially if you die early on in a round, it's kind of sucks. I don't like that. Now then, that's not the case in every game, but oh god, that sucks. I understand what you're saying about the views. The views make sense. Why is LDD doing this? Please stop. Work. I need you to work. Please work. Don't crash. Crash is bad. Crash is bad. It got like all of this set up. It's going great. And now LED's not responding. Okay, it worked. We just place this one piece and then we'll continue on with life. No, it's not responding again. I shouldn't have clicked. Okay. File, save as. Oh, it's not responding again. Desktop. LFP586. 586. Save. Okay, it's saved. Alright, that's too tall. The thought was there, but it's too tall. I have to be something kind of like... I understand what you're saying about views, though. A lot of like the new games that come out are gonna get a lot more like exposure because they're new. So I get what you're saying there. Where's this piece? We do that. To do. I don't know. Let me find out. That needs to be there. This goes here. Is it a home game or a away game? Hokkaido? Great. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Front sets are always difficult. Shouldn't have clicked on that. I also have to figure out what cylinder piece I'm going to use to actually hold something, bullets preferably, or like some kind of stand-in for bullets because I would like to like load it. Loading it would just be kind of cool. No. As of right now, the only guns that I've really committed myself to making are from Rainbow Six Siege. If I am going to make a futuristic gun, it's going to be from Shockwave 9001 on DeviantArt. Because his futuristic guns are like actually accurate to how a normal real-life functioning gun would work. And I like that. Because they make sense, unlike other futuristic guns. Say, for instance, from Black Ops 3. So... LDD is lagging really bad. and stream isn't, which is interesting. I don't see why it's having such a problem. Are you talking about the KSG12? I've already seen it. I've seen both the versions of the KSG12. I've seen both the KSG12 and the KSG25. Or 24, which I think it's 25 though. I know it's a real shotgun. Keltec is one of my favorite gun companies. Oh, it's a fork. I don't want a fork. Yeah, KSG12. I know what it is. Like I said, I've seen it. I didn't say it was a rifle. KSG12 is a pump-action shotgun. Holds 12 rounds of 12-gauge shotgun shell. KSG25 is also the KSG12, but on steroids and like extremely long. It holds like 25 rounds of 12-gauge shotgun shells. It's pretty redonkulous. Looks pretty ugly too. My friends with my different username, I would say that that's a stretch. I don't think I'd be friends with him. I would go to say that I'm more like an acquaintance with him. I've talked to him. He's helped me out in the past before. As I watched my channel get departnered, he really tried to keep my channel from getting departnered. So, like I said, I wouldn't consider myself to be friends with him, but he's definitely helped with the channel. I don't often like to be considered someone's friend. You would have to talk to them on like a pretty large amount of occasions, and generally speaking, I don't talk to him all too much. Usually, a lot of conversations that we have come from being in each other's live streams, and then very rarely do we ever talk to each other like outside of that. Like the most recent conversation we had was on Twitter, and that was because I was asking him for help on keeping my channel from getting departnered, and he helped me, and unfortunately it did not work because my channel did in fact get departnered. I just have to now wait until I get repartnered, which is slightly annoying, but YouTube does in fact reserve the right to do that at any point in time because it is their platform by law legally. So it's, just kind of just one of those things that you have to deal with if you're going to be on the platform. So like I said, I wouldn't consider our relationship to be like best friends where we just talk day in day out. It's more or less just we both know that one another exists, and every once in a while we will talk about something together. This is where things get a little difficult, because this like entire section, if you were to actually look at it, would be like horribly unsturdy. This was just doing weird stuff. Why are you doing weird stuff? It'll also have to be centered along the like one stud axis, which this is currently not. So it would have to be right here, which is not where it should be. So how do we get it where we want it? Okay, so let's do a mock-up. Okay, so that's not, we put this, just screw it way up here. And then place this down here. Still not in the spot that it needs to be. That is though. Alright, so the cylinder is going to pass through that point. So we need to bump that out and switch over to some new pieces. So we can make this a 3 stud wide build. Let's not get rid of that. Bump this out over to here. Wait. No. Gotta put this over here. There we go. Put this over here. Grab this, put it over here. Like so. You can delete those now. Yeah. This is complicated because if this goes here, and then we place in just a piece that, you know, where the rod is going to technically be. We'll put the 10 down, just like so. We can then delete that out. This goes up into the gun where it's supposed to go. We could see, that doesn't go there. Which ultimately I think would be okay. Then I guess a 3 here. Let's delete that one and switch that out for this actually. So if we do that, I can then place this here. No. We need to reverse what I was just trying to do with this piece. Place this here, like so. That'll give me a surface to connect things onto. Place this piece here, and that'll be where everything actually connects. Delete this one. Switch it out with these. So then everything moves as it should. Grab these, place these back into here, and then I can do some of the smaller details like that, kinda. If I delete that and actually replace it with this, place this in. Like so. Hey, Taylor. So if that goes there, oh, how's it going? Don't laugh at me, Gignona. Don't laugh at me.
No, it's because my response.
Ooh, I can't fit the revolver cylinder here. What is this? How useful are you to me? That's not gonna work. Standard part. Okay, that's not gonna rotate on that axis because that's gonna get in the way. Where beeth the other one is the other piece I use. Which one of it? Oh, it's in airplanes. It's always in airplanes. There's one. Oh, this one's like way bigger. No, it's not gonna work either. So if this goes here, let's just replace these with a 4. For what? Oh, Why do people have to be so mean?
Welcome to the internet.
Screw you too, yeah.
Nothing.
I ain't a snowflake. You're the snowflake. Call me no snowflake. Hey, David. Taking a break from the gunship to work on GIGN loadouts from Rainbow Six Siege. That's not. How big is this? 12. Let's bump this down to an 11. I just probably murdered you guys' ears. Sorry if I did. That like so. And it has 6 different spots, so you could technically load it. Which I would say is alright. Awesome, glad to hear that you got one of them running again. Must be nice to finally be able to work on everything that you've wanted to work on. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so if I do a 3 here, would the cylinder be able to rotate past it? The answer is no, it wouldn't. That's not what we want. I don't want to leave it like bare bone though, either. And that is also an issue, possibly. If we take and drag this over here and place this here, can we bring this over? The answer is no, we cannot. What is in the way? Okay, maybe that's just too high. No, because this is literally perfect right there. So if we take that out, then try, where would we be? Okay. Now we're even. Now we need to figure out how to close this off and connect it, which I don't see happening. Yeah, because this doesn't go in there. I'd have to do something like that. So those two wouldn't be connected to one another. That's all connected to that. And this is all connected to this. So that's interesting. As for this, doesn't even fit in there still, which kind of sucks because I wanted it to. Okay, so if we do that, right? That's that. If we take and delete that out, we place in the requisite amount of studs to kind of finish out the back of this, which is not 6. I'm going to assume that it's going to be more or less of 5. So if we do that, and then we take and put a 4 going back, so we have this. Now then, let's do something more unique that will work out, hopefully. So if I take and I put that there, and then I have, so that should be even, Steven, like that. Okay, so if I delete this, put a 3 here instead, and put this 4 back in, there should be a point where I can place a 4 in here. No? You don't like this? Okay, so you like that, but you don't like being there. Oh, because it's too high. I'm being dumb. It's too high. That's the reason why. There we go. There we go. So then when we were to take and build up a 3 like that, it would stick out just slightly, like so, which I like. That is good. Then maybe we can kind of come in and fill this out just a tad bit using this one. I don't think we'll be able to slide a plate in there. Yeah, we're not. But I like that it's kind of closed off just a little bit more. Ooh, can we still rotate this out if that's there? Because we can't. We need to change that. So that's about as far as we can rotate it out. And that doesn't bother me, but the whole like just sticking out randomly does. So we'll move this over. And just kind of close this off for now. If we were to take and rotate this on out, where is a good stopping point? A whole 90 degrees. I think 90 degrees would be okay. So if we had a whole 90 degrees to work with, can I place something like this so that we can have like a 5, 6, 5, do something like this and not have any problems? I think that's a yes. I think we can do that. Yes. Okay, so that's good. I'm glad that, generally speaking, works itself out. Okay, so now it comes down to kind of closing the majority of it up. So there'd be like, there's little steps right here. I can't really delete those out, so those gotta stay. So instead, we'll do just a flat plane going across, like so, like so. Do a 4 and a 3, like that. I don't like the air, so no, that's a collision error. So we're not going to do that. We'll just leave this like that. And then we got to design like this whole back end and how everything back here is going to connect to one another. Because I have genuinely no idea how this is about to work. Like at all. See, that's not a bad idea, but it's already off. Can I... How far is this off? If I do something like this, it goes on the other side. Okay, so that would be on. Now, plate's not going to fit in there though, guaranteed. It worked. Okay, that's good. I like that. What are we building today? We are building the LFP586 from Rainbow Six Siege. This is the revolver used by the GIGN operators and the likes. Okay, so let's get rid of that, replace it with this, and then this, and that is much better. I like that. Now everything should be connected to one another. I should have nothing loose, which is good. I've gotten this detail in off to the side here, which I like. I've gotten these kind of bumps in, which I like. It opens like it should. Good, 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 good. I like all that. All that is, so far, pretty nice looking. But yeah, so like I said, this is just the LFP 586 from Rainbow Six Siege. Sorry, I blanked out for some reason. I don't know what was going on. Ooh, that piece was just meant to be used on this model. Oh yeah, that piece right there was just, like I said, just absolutely meant to be used on this model. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it at this point. That model is just really nice looking. Is this yes. It's a Smith & Wesson 586. Smith & Wesson model 586. It is, so far, been a really fun model to build. Revolvers are just, in general, like a lot different of a thing to build because they end up being, generally speaking, really difficult to build. Not always, but generally speaking. So then the backside will go here. So there's like just a small little ramp up to it, and then it will. I need one of you. And then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this correctly. Hopefully. I'm gonna try to use one of Hopman's building designs. The answer is no to that. Okay. So use short minifig legs for the back sight. Gearcraft Gaming? That is an interesting idea. I appreciate the idea. Like, wow, what a unique way of making a back sight. I just have no idea how I'm going to connect that, like, at all to this. Otherwise, that's like I said, that's just a super unique idea. I've never thought about doing something like that. So props out to you, man. That's just something insane to think about. Okay, so if we do, I got this. I got it. If we put a jumper here, followed by this thing here, then we place this one here and this one here. Should be able to place this here and this here. Those are just really, really big. Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. You're saying just to put them just like this. I see what you're saying. Like I said, I like that idea. That's a really unique idea that I don't think a lot of people think about. But they are still high in terms of sights on this pistol. Like the sights on this are really, really slim and small. This is where programs like stud.io would be really nice because I know stud.io allows for illegal building techniques, and this would be one of those times where I would use an illegal building technique that LEGO doesn't officially recognize as working. I just don't think, as of right now, it's a good idea. I personally would probably just take in place like this here and then have like a 1x tile like stuck in there. You just do something simple as that, to be honest. Can I have something? Is there something out there that I could use? Smaller? No, I think I'll just go with that. Just for sake of being done with it. So I can progress on with the model. Just like this. That's fine. And then I'll close this on off. No. I don't make my files available for download when they are done. I tend to just kind of keep them to myself. Okay, so for this part, put this here, this there. We could then place this here, like so. Let's increase this by 1 to kind of get this in the middle. And then we can have for the button. Okay, that sticks out too far. Is there, if I did something like this, that'd be better. Okay, so that's like at the very tip top of it. Even then we could put it way out here, like so. And then we can actually like design a button. Where is this newer piece? Just like so. So now you can actually like push on this. Hey Corey. So you can actually push on this. It's not going to do anything. Like it won't actually open the cylinder or anything, but it is cool to have like the whole, this opens the cylinder type thing going on. Even though it doesn't actually work, it's still cool to have. Alright, so for the hammer, at this point it would just be a pretty regular thing to include. Place this here, place. So the actual point at which it hinges would be like way down there, but more or less like sunk into the model. So I would do something kind of like this. I'd move it back 1 stud possibly, maybe 2 studs. Just like so. Hey man, I understand, but school is important, so stick with school, man. School's better anyways. I might be more entertaining than school. I probably am more entertaining than school, but school is still important. So don't just give up on school to get to a stream of mine. Don't recommend. So if that goes there, right? Right? If that actually could do. No. Yes. That. Right? So if that goes like that. Yeah, school's pretty important, man. School's how I learned to actually like talk and relate to people and things like that. It's kind of a scary thought, but most of like everything that I use in terms of how I stream and whatnot came from school itself. So I would recommend actually paying attention. Like a lot of my speech class I use on a daily basis for this YouTube type of stuff, because that's where I learned how to kind of like talk, basically. There's really not much to say other than that. Like, speech was just a really fun class overall. See, that's not gonna work because it can't get past the site. This is also of the same mindset. Won't work because it can't get past the site. I did not get my 400 hours. I have been officially departnered by YouTube. Simply because other people were jackasses. So, no, I didn't. It does kind of sting a little bit. It feels bad that I wasn't able to get it. But everyone did try. It's not like I just didn't get it because no one tried. There was, and the amount of time that was there, like we gained like over 500 hours, and it was such a like unique experience. But in the end, no, we did not get the required hours. I kind of hold myself to be partly responsible though. I didn't reach out for help or anything like until I think it was pretty much too late. I could have been uploading videos as well during this time, and I ended up not doing that either. So, like I said, I kind of blame myself as well. This is a very interesting thing I have going on here. I think, generally speaking, we should be okay to get the 4,000 hours this year sometime. I appreciate it, Corey. Basically, at this point, what happens is, despite the fact that we didn't get it, as of right now, the channel will... YouTube kind of like auto-regulates this type of stuff in a sense. Basically, the whole... How do I say this? The second the channel hits 4,000 watch hours at any point in time, YouTube themselves will auto reapply me into the partnership program. I don't have to reapply myself. Now then, I say that, but the issue is I now have to go through the updated YouTube guidelines in a sense. It's not that I don't think I will get back into the partnership program, but I'm pretty certain at this point that I'm definitely going to be of the channels that are kind of like demonetized in a sense. Those channels that you see all the time that are complaining about like videos that get flagged and things like that, I kind of see my channel going down that route as well, because that's just kind of the state of YouTube as I've been able to see so far. It just seems like a lot of pretty much anything dealing with guns is, in a sense, shadow banned. They're not, a lot of their videos get flagged, not advertiser friendly, and because of that, they just kind of end up not being able to produce money as they should be. It has to be in by whatever is in that title. I think I put the date in the title. I'm running my own contest tonight. I forgot my own details. But yeah, I think the date is in the title. One of my plans for 2018. Well, SKG. So far, build the GIGN operators, loadouts, which should be pretty easy, hopefully. Like I said, just I'm hoping it's gonna be easy. And that's about like everything I have. Corey, I never said if the mechanisms had to necessarily work. I simply said that they have to mimic like what they're going for. The whole point of this contest was that it didn't really rely upon how like awesome you were at building. A lot of it came down to just simply being able to produce. It's a really weird way of saying that. Sorry if that didn't make any sense. I'm not trying to see like people go through like over the top type of things. The contest was designed so that even if your mechanisms were like subpar, and the eyes of our YouTube overlords, Christopher Hotman and Alan's Custom Lego, you could still be considered to win because you attempted it, basically. That's like a really bad way of explaining it, but I think you guys get the point. Alright, so that's that. Let's get this trigger guard in here. We'll use this piece. No, not this piece. Yeah, this piece. Just right here, like this. There we go. And then do something like this. And then it would be backed up. Did you just text me? Someone texted me. It'd be back here. That's Marcus. Do you remember where I put that piece of paper that we had? Kenyana? Do you remember where I put that piece of paper that we had that had all the performances and stuff listed on it? The VPK program.
It's in your pocket.
Ooh.
I think I took it out from.
Just go with the one step wide. The one step wide is going to look better. Ooh, there's a new piece that we could use. It is right here. So then I can switch to using these. Why isn't? Am I not going to be able to get this straight on one another? If I can't get this in the center, that's going to be like super annoying. It seems like I can't. That is... Oh, that's beyond annoying. That's really annoying. I don't like that I can't do that. Let's just angle this ever so slightly to prepare it for the next curve, which is like a really deeper curve. You talk about the this piece right here. I haven't used it much, to be honest, but I do like what I'm seeing so far in terms of what you can actually use it for, because I'm kind of thinking about like everything that you could do with it, and it seems to be one of the more versatile pieces that you could actually use, simply because it lets you like reverse, like literally what I just did. It just lets you open up to using clip pieces in spots that normally you wouldn't be able to immediately use because you got an anti-stud on bottom. And I think that's awesome. I think that's a good thing on Lego's part to be able to open up the part inventory to do something like that. That, like I said, that's just a good thing. So if I put this in here, can I then put something like this here? The answer is no. If I instead put something like this here, could I place a plate there? The answer is no. Looks like maybe. Okay, have fun playing Black Ops 2, man. Ah, it did work. Cool. I like that. That is nice. I like when things work out the way that they're supposed to. And this just did that. So, awesome. Studs with studs on both sides. I wouldn't. I'm not holding my breath for them. I've kind of really worked with just trying to use like actual like really more involved methods of building for that type of stuff. So like the old style hinge pieces in particular are like the things that I use the most. I'm kind of taking a little break. I'm leaning back. I'm gonna get a drink here in a moment, and then we'll get back on that YouTube grind. This is everything that we have for now, though. So far, I'm liking the looks of it. Am I able to put like a full-size trigger in this? I don't think so, honestly. I really don't think so. In terms of how I would do it, I think it's possible. I just, structure-wise, I don't think it's a good idea. So I'm going to use old-style hinges, like we were just discussing, and just do something kind of along the lines of this. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So if we do that followed by something like that, it's not going to work. It's not flat like this. There's like a pretty distinct, it comes back up this way, that I would like to get. Question is, how do I get that without somehow breaking the model? If I do a jumper here and place a 3 there, let's just delete this out. Let's place this here. If I place this up here, like so, would that be okay? We just kind of just break that up a little bit. Let's delete this out and then flip this piece upside down, actually, like so, so that we can retain the two-step wide appearance, but that'll overall should function for our needs better. If I place this here, let's just go back to, let's reset it to normal. Like so. It's not going to work. Just take this to 2. And then delete it out entirely and just replace it with, it's going to replace it with this, but like it's not flat. So we'll go back to this and then do would that be okay? I don't think so. If we, however, did something more or less. Like this, right? Let's delete this, replace it with a 3. I don't like that. I don't like that. Where's that one piece? Where's that one piece that I look at all the time, but I don't know how to use? This thing. What connects to this? What do I have to do to use this? Grab for link. Okay, so there's a link in here. Is it this thing? Ah, got it. Okay. Okay. That's rough. Yeah, that's really rough because the like piece that connects to that is pretty big. Okay, wait, go back. So is that like a normal bar size? Can I slip that in? Can I slip this in? Those don't go. These don't go. That doesn't go. See, like this. Okay, see, that's this one. No, not even that. I'd have to do like this and then have like this, and that would be the trigger. That's rough. Can I flip it? No. Oh man, that is really rough. Yeah, so that piece is out. That piece is just not going to be able to be used. Okay, let's switch over to airplanes. I don't think there's anything in there that I could use. Or in here, to be honest. Ooh, minifig stuff. Because I could use minifig stuff. Like, okay, so what's the... There's a small tooth, but there's also like a medium-sized tooth as well. This is not what I wanted. I didn't want to click on that. Probably just crashed it. Oh, I should really save. Saving is a good idea. Oh, LDD probably just crashed. No. No, let's just place it and save. Okay, thank you. Okay, what is this? Buzz Lightyear wings? Okay. No, so there's like a medium tooth almost that we could use. that I have an idea for how we could use it. I just have to find that tooth. Because if I have the old style hinges, they have holes in their studs, and you should be able to fit something in there. Could you always use a sword? That's a possibility. Not that thing. That thing's not gonna work. That one's a possibility as well. I'm a little worried about how long they are. Size plate. Okay, so let's just take and look at this, because this is, I can already tell that that's too long. Okay, let's just go to that. Switch over to here. Grab the 2 straight upside down like so. And the answer is yeah, you're already too long. I can tell. So let's just delete both of these. But we're on a closer track to what we're trying. So here's the small tooth. Where would the big tooth be? What is interesting? It's a flame. Also use lightsaber blade, because those go into the anti-studs. Okay, so monster teeth would be in here, right? From the looks of it, they're not. Okay, animals? I don't like this tab. This tab is really weird. Hey, TD Bricks. Where would they be in here? There's no way they're in here. Yeah, I don't think they're in there. Where would they be? No, they'd have to be down here somewhere. Miscellaneous items. We could use a banana. We could use sausage. Killer Panda, hello. I like the idea of using the sausage. How do I... If I do that, then I do this. Followed by that. And then that would be the trigger. I like that. In an odd kind of way. Just works somehow. I think you could somehow try to figure out a way to move this all back, but for the time being, I think this is actually okay. Alright, time to do the grip, which is going to be something slightly complicated. Okay, so for this right here, the grip will be the whole thing that comes down will be 3 studs down until like roughly there. So if we were to, okay, we'll just, no. How about, no. This is rough. What am I doing? I don't know where to begin. I'm trying to do something, but I don't know how. What am I doing? We'll do, I guess, place this here. Why can't I place this here? Why don't you? What? Okay, so you go over there. So why can't I place you here? Oh, that's right, because this entire thing was off by like just literally that little bit. So we're gonna place this over here, like that. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's better. Well, what I wanted to do is do like a, where's the jumper plate? Have like there's a rib that comes down the whole gun. So I was gonna do like a 2-stud wide there, and then have like the grip be, if I place like this here, have it so that you can stick this here, and then this would come up like so. But that's, you get to some pretty complicated stuff doing stuff like that. So we are going to stay. Why are you staring at me? Why are you being weird? What? 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 I don't even know that meme.
You don't know that meme?
Yeah, I don't know that meme.
It's from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, sorry, I'm so uncultured. Jesus. Don't yell at me. Stop yelling at me. It's not okay, Yana.
Don't. I will start yelling at you.
Don't. I will hurt you. What do you mean so mean?
If I'm not mean, will you listen?
Yes. Stop being so mean. I don't know. Shit. Man. Stop. Not okay. Not okay. Stop encouraging them.
It got dark really fast. Where's my cup?
I don't know.
I can literally just stare at you. Is that what you want?
No.
Yes?
You're breaking it.
No.
What are you doing?
Opening it.
Why?
I want to look inside of it.
Do you know the way?
Do you need to know the way?
Do you know the way?
I don't know the way, and I've accepted that. Oh, they actually heard the clicking.
Yeah.
I don't have my headphones on. I couldn't hear myself all those other times I was talking. Granted, I was on the floor. Why haven't you been having your camera on?
Laziness. Big screen chat is nice.
You're not obligated to wear makeup.
Whatever.
I'm not obligated to wear makeup either.
Imagine that.
I mean, I look tired with it. I look tired without it, man.
Rough.
Why waste the time? I was about to do one of those like mixtape things, but then I realized I don't actually know how to do it. Follow my SoundCloud. Hashtag potatoes.
Stop being weird.
You probably didn't know this, but I was just sitting in the floor and I was like listening to sad music and I was just like,
Why?
Hmm?
Why?
That's what I do.
For no reason.
Hmm? You don't like to just feel sad sometimes?
No.
Oh. Just me?
Yes.
Oh. I feel better now. Drinking water?
Yes. I cannot. Can you move your ears?
When I clench my jaw, but not like the wiggle. I knew someone that could, and I tried to teach everybody, but then we just accepted that it was genetic.
But it's not?
Hmm?
But it's not?
I thought it was genetic.
I don't think so.
I thought it was like rolling your tongue.
Can you roll your tongue?
Oh. I can cup it and fold it too.
You're lame.
You're just mad because you can't.
Shut up.
When I don't have a straw, I drink it like that sometimes.
Weird ass.
I do this. I do that trick later.
What? You ain't getting nothing.
I know. I just want to make an inappropriate joke. Oh God, what if Taylor's still here? Oh God.
Yeah, what'd you do to her?
Oh God.
How could you?
I don't think she is though. I don't think she would stay that long. I'm still here, Yana. No! I've been caught.
Could you?
That'd be horrible. Oh my God. I would literally like panic. Oh God.
Can't believe you would say something like that.
Yes, you can. Don't lie.
You're
Lying is
ruining
bad.
my innocence.
Your innocence.
My innocence.
Mm.
How could you?
I don't acknowledge liars.
Ow! What the hell?
I hurt you more than I hurt you.
Stop.
You're hurting my headache though.
It's gonna come back twice as bad here in a moment.
What you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do anything. You were just dumb enough to hit your head on my knee.
I mean, you're soft.
You're gonna clean my ears before I take a shower.
I can.
That's right.
I did. It's on you.
You wanna see Jesus?
Do you want to see Jesus?
You'll see Jesus before I'm gonna see Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Women live longer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure my race lives longer than yours too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I will punch you in the throat.
That was a good joke.
You said it quietly because you know it wasn't appropriate.
Because it was a good joke.
It was a horrible one.
It was a great one.
Maybe it was a good joke, but it was really bad, like, context.
You know very well that it was funny.
To some.
To all.
There is lag.
Oh, is there lag? Ah! I'm red now. I don't know how long it's been in the red, but it's red. So, yes, there will be lag.
And I checked my phone too to see if it was me too. Oh, sure. I forgot what I was doing.
I don't know, you just stood up and started staring at me.
I was gonna jump up there.
You were? Why? Yeah, like I said, it's in the red for some reason, I don't know why.
They're not gonna hear that for a while.
Oh no. She's up here with me. Quick, protect me. She's touching me. Ah. Ah. Ah.
It's lagging. No one's gonna hear you.
Don't touch me. No! No! No, don't see! You're touching my boobs! No! I hope it clears too.
I think it's starting to. Should I stop playing the video?
Yeah? Get off the bandwidth.
Okay, I'll just turn off the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi off. I'm on my LTE now. Is it green?
No.
Yeah, I can only have some. Oh, never mind. When we're starting to play. He was playing for a minute there. Oh. Oh, wow.
What? Stop. Stop. What? What are you doing?
That thing that dogs do.
Why? It's fucking weird, man. Stop being weird. Do you want to do my ears now? And it's still in the red for me. So, it's good for y'all. That's great. But, I don't expect it to get, like, exceptionally better anytime soon.
Huzzah!
She's touching me again. I don't get it. I don't get it. Ah.
This sounds so bad.
Ah.
You'd think I'm like actually like touching you in a appropriate way.
But what if you were?
I'm not. I'm just leaning against you.
Don't listen to her. She's lying.
I mean, in this relationship, only one of us is lied.
Stop being salty.
You ask for the horn.
Stop being salty.
You get the pull.
Blah. That's a lot. I can tell you right now that was a lot.
Yeah, it didn't come out though.
That's probably from mowing the grass today.
You see the girls getting their ears clean and running for the action.
I did. Yes. Actually. Did you expect that response?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know you. You like to get things when you see them happening.
Don't call me basic.
I'm not calling you basic.
Is that nail polish remover I smell?
Shouldn't be.
Gets worried. Please no. What are you doing? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, y'all are like miles behind me because it's pretty heavy in the buffering. Why'd you do that?
Huh?
Why did you do that?
Because I'm sure you can see it too, like my stories and everything crazy.
Why?
Because she's talking about it and how girls are crazy.
See?
And I was telling her how I bruised my like wrist and stuff last week. And I was just trying not to be too aggressive because when I threw my phone at you that one time, it was not a good situation. So I had to channel my aggression somewhere. And I didn't want you to get mad at me for like throwing my phone at you again. I'd rather you get mad at me for something like that. Because like, I can only do so much damage. Now you still not mad at me. You like that on the door. Oh, I'll clean it pretty easy. Oh,
Don't say right after you say that.
I see something.
See what?
Deep. Yeah. I can only see it from this angle. It's like a huge one. Do you want me to attempt to get it?
No, I don't. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it will hurt. I don't even know how long it's been there. Oh god, you touched me. You'd be like Kalani. She didn't want me to look at her. I didn't mean to.
No tape.
It's just because, does LDD have tape option?
No, they don't. That hurts.
Oh, I got some of it.
Ouch! That hurts. Don't stick it back in after that. Ouch! Ouch!
Mm-hmm. Would you let me put tweezers in your ear?
I would not. No.
I could get it.
No.
They're skinny tweezers.
No.
I found my skinny tweezers.
No, yeah.
Yes, Philip.
Yeah.
Maybe?
No.
Maybe Philip?
No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Stop trying to pressure me to do things I don't want to do.
Maybe.
It's not okay.
Maybe. You're more stubborn than me, so if you're really being no, you're gonna stay saying no. Did you stop building the ship because it was making LED freak out?
No, I just wanted to build a gun.
Ooh, smell one. I don't know. Wow. People hurt yourself, man.
Well,
I don't know if it's good. I was just making sure I wasn't pushing anything in. Your ears are shaped differently than mine, or my sister's on the inside. I think it's because you're Caucasian. Because my baby has a big head. I think that was what I was trying to get.
What?
Look at it. Absorb it.
I'm trying, okay? Shit. Why? No, I don't.
If you would have gotten hurt, you would have blamed me.
I would have. See you, Corey. Have fun playing backups too.
If you get hurt, you're gonna blame me, even though you're the one sitting here moving around. And you don't want to move now, do you? Is that how I need to keep you from moving? I'm trying not to hurt you. You start drooling?
No.
You feel that good? Yeah. Kind of do like what you were saying.
Build in this. Here. So it looks like. Where? This thing? I haven't filled it in yet. I'm working on the grip. This is turning out a lot better than what I kind of pictured it to be. So I'm pretty happy with it. The problem is this comes straight down for a little bit and then it bumps out, but it doesn't, like this curve coming up is not necessarily going to be the easiest of things to get, as far as I can tell. Because like I said, this comes straight down, but like for all of this extra detail that I have going on right here, because there's a lot of really extra detail going on that I really like, but it's just not gonna work out if I keep it the way it is there. If I took and brought this up like this instead, and then take all this and kind of moved it out a little bit, I think would be in a little bit better of a position to kind of negotiate with the overall shape. Problem is they don't make these slopes in the concave version. They're all convex, which kind of sucks because I really want them in the other version, because how this works in the back is more of a, it goes in as a curve, it doesn't come out. So it would be something along these lines. I'll pull these off and add a 3 underneath, like so. Add a 3 right there.
thing.
What did you say?
Always little things where you're like silent. So maybe
What are you talking about?
give away that thing.
Oh. For what?
Trip.
Oh. I see.
Not really, but like, I do them because so many times, like, I sort of break. But why not? Have some fun. Maybe I'm not real. That was born in 2018.
But what if they are rigged?
I know. I'll turn it up now. 17 minutes. 6 minutes from now. That's not accurate. 4 minutes. 4 minutes from now.
The giveaway? It's a long time.
Yeah. I think that's the trick. Yeah, people forget about it.
Copper Harpoon, hello. Welcome to a pretty bad stream because we're pretty far behind with everything. Hopefully, stream catches up sometime. You probably won't get my hello until like hours after I actually said hello. So right now, I said hello like immediately after you responded to me. But we'll check. It'll be a pretty long time before you actually get a response.